Mathis coming to you from my home studio in Sun City, Arizona. And that little demonstration is primarily for my brand new Roland Accordion owners. It's going to be a surprise to you how much less you have to work the bellows when you play your songs. In that example, I had to move the bellows in and out 3 complete pulls and very far out there. Where on the Roland, I only did 1 far out pull and half in for those 32 measures. So there is a difference in how the instrument reacts, and sometimes for the first time when those new owners, when they turn the instrument on, they're trying to get it to pull out hard and they get frustrated because they don't understand that the system is quite different. You're not moving air over a bunch of reeds. You are just moving a little actuator inside those bellows. So it doesn't take nearly as much work. So that's the first thing that I want to point out. There's one other little thing that is surprising to some of my new owners, and that is how the keys and the bellows respond to certain settings. So I'm going to take you down here into this Roland 4X, and I've just turned it on, and you'll see there is just a slight little bit of sound until I pull the bellows, and that's accordion sounds. But listen what happens when I hit the orchestra bass and chord. Here it's playing. That's because this is set up to give you a consistent volume. Now you can make it a little louder by pulling the bellows and by hitting the key harder. That is, you know, like if you had an electronic keyboard and or a piano, and you get used to, if you hit the key harder, it plays louder. So the electronics, I've got it set up on the 4X, and I'm not sure about the 1X, but the 8X for sure, on these models, that they have different responses than the accordion reed sound. So the string bass sound was set up to give a consistent volume, because that's what a string bass player would be doing. So you would have, here, let's take you back down here again, the string bass player, he's going to be playing a consistent volume, but the accordion player, he can vary. But the string bass player keeps playing. Let's use a different sound. So you hear that string bass player, and if I do hit the keys, it will accent it. Okay, so that's one little thing to point out. And then here's something else. In the accordion sounds, of course, not much happens when you aren't moving the bellows. But when I hit orchestra and hit register number 1 for that twangy guitar, I don't have to move the bellows. And it will respond to my touch. And there's a reason for this, because the guitar sounds and the piano sounds on the Roland accordion, you're pushing your hand into your body, and it's very hard to get a consistent tone. So I have internally programmed those sounds to give a rather consistent sound, not depending upon how hard you hit the key. So it just sounds better to have it set up that way rather than to be very touch responsive. So those are just some clues that I want to clue you in for new owners when you find some things that you don't understand. Every once in a while I'll get a call about, well, why doesn't that Hawaiian guitar sound as loud as the twanging guitar. Well, it's because they're programmed differently. You have to pull on the bellows to get that one to work. So different sounds are programmed differently, just so that you have a heads up about those programming differences. It's a matter of getting accustomed to the instrument. So thanks so much for watching my videos. Please subscribe, to my channel. I've got 500 videos on YouTube. I've got 60 free accordion lessons, 60 free accordion lessons on my website, and they go all the way from 0 to about a medium level. So there's more than, there's 60 free accordion lessons and a lot of free sheet music that goes along with it, plus the 500 pieces of general sheet music. So there's just a lot to look at that website. And at Kraft Music in Milwaukee, Kraft Music in Milwaukee, they are my one and only supplier of Dale Mathis Edition accordions with the Roland brand. And when you buy that instrument, you also get Dale Mathis after purchase support. So the best you can do. All right, thanks so much for watching. See you later.